Thank you for tuning in to the 2021 virtual Alexandria Lakes Area Chamber of Commerce Celebration Banquet. Tonight you'll hear from Executive Director Tara Bitson, our friend of the Chamber and top 5 under 40 award recipients, along with exiting board member Mike Doyle, past President Robin Schneider, and the new 2021 President Lynn Jentz, plus much more. And now sit back and enjoy the program from Arrowwood Resort and Conference Center.
Thank you for joining us tonight. I am Tara Bitson, Director of the Alexandria Lakes Area Chamber of Commerce. While we're sad that we can't be in person tonight to enjoy our celebration together, we're happy to think of you tuning in to join us via your warm, comfortable homes tonight. Hopefully you supported local by picking up dinner, beverages, and dessert so that you could celebrate in style. If so, we hope that you'll share your photos of your virtual celebration on social media and hashtag #BetterTogether. We will be drawing for Chamber Buck prizes later this week. There is a program for tonight's celebration on the homepage of the Chamber website at alexandriamn.org if you'd like to follow along with our order of events tonight. Now on to the celebration. And I know what many of you are thinking. There is nothing about 2020 to celebrate. But I argue that that is not true. We have much to celebrate. Yes, 2020 was challenging with a pandemic, with a downtown fire, with political controversy. Our businesses and our nonprofits struggled. Owners and managers experienced stress like they've never experienced before. But they've kept operations going. They found ways to stay afloat. They've continued serving their clients in the community, and they've cared for their employees. Our educators and healthcare workers have been repeatedly challenged, but they've found ways to keep pushing forward to educate our youth and take care of our residents. Our losses have been much less than they could have been, and for that we celebrate. We celebrate the grit, determination, and innovation displayed by local businesses and nonprofits as they kept reinventing themselves to continue doing business. We celebrate the care and concern shown for displaced employees, for struggling business owners, and for healthcare workers and educators. Most of all, we celebrate the extreme generosity displayed throughout our community over and over again throughout the year. Now is the perfect time for us to give our first recognition of the evening. And to do that, I welcome Jess Potachik, the Chamber's Program and Events Coordinator, to the podium.
Hi everyone. Because of all the challenges 2020 brought us, supporting local businesses has never been more important. With more than 230 local businesses accepting them, Chamber Bucks offer a great way to do that. Many businesses realize the value of giving these employee perks, and local residents see them as a great gift option. Through this program, approximately $38,000 were kept local in 2019. In 2020, an incredible $96,514 were kept local. Absolutely amazing. Tonight, we want to pay tribute to the business that purchased the most Chamber Bucks this past year, and that is Alamere Health with more than $23,000. Coming in a close second with just over $21,000 was LGC Biosearch Technologies. Thank you to these businesses and to all who support and keeping dollars local all year.
Our theme for 2020, selected by the year's Chamber Board President, Robin Schneider of Winning Edge, was Be Positive, Do Positive. Robin had no idea when she chose that theme what kind of challenge she was posing. Staying positive during a year like 2020 wasn't an easy request, but it was the perfect theme to carry us through the year. Because once you lose your positivity, once you lose hope, what else is there? With that, I welcome Robin Schneider to the podium to share a few words about our year.
Be positive, do positive. Although it can be difficult on many days, we can all choose whether we want to be positive or whether we want to be negative. It's all in your perspective. As we look back on 2020, it's easy to focus on the bad, but if we stop to think, we can all find some good things from 2020 to be positive about. For example, spending more quality time with your kids or your spouse. being able to work from home in your sweats. Businesses have learned to be more innovative. We've been reminded of how much our loved ones mean to us and how important it is to be able to spend time with them. We found more joy in just the simple tasks, maybe be able to take time to really create a meal for your family or to work on those projects that you've been putting off for years. We have a better sense of gratitude. You know, we've learned to appreciate those simple, small freedoms that we so easily took for granted before. We opened our hearts to be more giving of our time, our talents, and our resources. We learned the importance of making a difference. Whether something small like just smiling at people or being friendly can make a huge difference. You'd be surprised how your positivity will reflect back to you. And even though a lot of our normal activities of the chamber changed, or some of them didn't even happen at all, we continued to host programs in a new format, but continuing with members to have a chance to interact when we all needed to be around people the most. Our staff, ambassadors, and membership team connected with every chamber member, that's 600 people, to just personally find out how they were doing or how we could help them. Businesses who struggled to understand how their business was classified under various executive orders, we helped to clarify that for them. Businesses struggling to find PPE supplies, we partnered with Henry's Foods to make them available through the chamber. We provided resources and guidance for the PPP, grants, loans, and other funding options. We provided protocol assistance and templates. We kept an up-to-date COVID resource library on our website, and that website has now been changed to Road to Recovery resource page. We allocated more funding into support local and do business local initiatives to try to get people to really understand how important that is nowadays. And we held industry-specific Zoom meetings to talk with various industries about their direct needs. So I want to take this moment to really congratulate our chamber staff. They were amazing this year, just like we all had to in our business find new ways of doing things. They came forward and they pulled it together and did an amazing job, so thank you very much. And they all did it while being very financially responsible. So as outgoing president, I just wanted to encourage you to strive toward positivity. And remember to be positive, do positive every day of our lives. It starts in our personal lives, it spreads to our business roles, and impacts our community as a whole. I challenge you to start and end the day with thinking of something that you can be grateful for. I encourage you to smile more, because smiling sends a message to your brain that you're happy, and research shows that smiling is contagious, even if it's hid under your mask. So I know that 2021 will be a challenging year, but as I've witnessed in 2020, we are all better together. So now we're going to move on and share some special recognition awards. And first up, we want to revisit the recognition given to an Alexandria business this past year for its attention to the customer experience. The Minnesota Retailers Association awarded Past and Present Home Gallery, owned by Jeff and Linnell Lanou, the Customer Experience Award through the Minnesota Retail Champions Program. Please join me now in watching this video salute to past and present.
Hey, it's Bruce Newstead with the Minnesota Retailers Association. So proud to be with you today to recognize Past and Present Home Gallery with our Minnesota Retail Champion Customer Service Award. You know, we received dozens and dozens of applications across the state for this award, and we're so honored to recognize the team at Past and Present, including Jeff, Linnell, the entire team there. We know that you pour your heart and soul into each and every product you make and sell in the store. And that commitment shows in how you service your customers. Past and Present is such a unique experience, and we're proud that you showcase the best in what retail looks like in Minnesota. But hey, this award is not just for Past and Present, it's a recognition of a great community. Strong organizations that support retail and the customer experience. So congratulations to the Chamber and all the other community organizations on the work you're doing to build a great retail experience in Minnesota. We're proud to recognize you as a Minnesota Retail Champion.
Probably the biggest rewarding thing is it's not the tail ringing, it's the smiles on the faces.
They say that they come in to get their fix. They have to come in and see what's new, and it's just calming for them.
We know how we like to shop. I don't want to have to dig through it.
That's how we want to be treated. I want to be greeted. I want to feel like I matter. And that's how we want our customers to feel. They're important to us, and they are. We don't want them to feel like they're just the next person walking down the street.
Jeff and Linnell were honored during a virtual retail rally event in October, and we salute them again tonight. A positive customer experience is what keeps people coming back to our area, and we're so proud to have past and present home gallery in our community.
At this time, we'd like to honor outgoing board member Mike Doyle. Mike is the administrator at Heartland Orthopedic Specialist. He served an incredible 8.5 years on the Chamber Board, joining in 2012 to fill out the last 2.5 years of another person's term. He then went on to complete 2 additional 3-year terms. He is a past president of the board and is a current Chamber ambassador. I am personally extra fond of Mike because he was president of the board in 2016, and he is the one who offered me a job with this fantastic organization. Mike, thank you so much for your service and dedication to the Alexandria Chamber and for the role you played in hiring me.
Thank you very much for this honor and for being recognized to be here today. It's been a tremendous 8.5 years. I started on the Chamber of Commerce with the principle from something my father taught me a long time ago, was that if you're gonna gripe about a situation, that you have to be involved in the situation. So as many of the Chamber board members know, many people in the community and the Chamber staff, that I do have a voiced opinion at a lot of times. So therefore I must be very active in activities and involved in the community. I think this is a great community to be in Alexandria. It's been a great opportunity to grow and experience and see the positivity come out. I said for Robin this year, I said she's probably the most positive person I've ever met, and for her to have a year where it's so stressful to not be able to do this, and Tara corrected me and said, no, this is the best year for us to have Robin as a president, because she helped pull us through in this situation that was very challenging at times, and it helped us remember. I remember her bean story last year at the Chamber celebration, and I hope all those that were here also remember it. She talked about it at our last wake-up meeting, and it's a great story to tell. Be somebody that changes your environment. Thank you very much for this, and it was a great 8.5 years.
Good evening. I'm Katie DeGeer, Visitor and Member Relations Specialist for the Alexandria Chamber. The Chamber membership team is a vital link in welcoming and making connections with new members. The team consists of 15 volunteers who generously give their time and serve as liaisons to the Chamber and the community. Each year, we recognize one individual as the membership team member of the year. I am pleased to announce that this year's honoree is Todd Emmons of Innovative Builders. Todd has served on the team for the past 7 years. While visits were disrupted this year due to COVID, with cancellations, rescheduling, and moving to virtual visits, Todd didn't miss a beat. He was at every single visit in 2020. Not only does he attend the visits, but he goes above and beyond to follow up with new members and ensure that they are getting connected. Congratulations, Todd. This is for you. Now I'm going to tell you about another vital link to the Chamber and community, the Chamber Ambassador Committee. These 20 volunteers, donned in red, go out to meet businesses new to the area, have celebrated relocations or renovations, or have new ownership. This group was also challenged by COVID, but rolled with the punches, doing the best of their ability and supporting businesses in our community. This year's Ambassador Committee Member of the Year is Bob Wolf of Indigo Signs. Bob attended 28 of the 32 visits this year. He strongly engages with business representatives at the visits and regularly is connecting with the chamber staff to let us know about additional visit recommendations. He has been a member of this team for the past 7 years. Congratulations, Bob, and thank you for all you do. We'll get this award to you.
And now, as my last official presidential duty, I'm honored to present a very special award. The Friend of the Chamber Award was established in 1990 and is presented annually to a person who has gone beyond expectations, giving of their time, talents, resources, or influence to benefit the chamber and its membership. Not only does this honoree fit the criteria, but he is also a great example of someone who maneuvered through the past year with positivity, and not an easy task for someone at the helm of a major health organization. Our 2020 Friend of the Chamber honoree is Carl Vogness, Chief Executive Officer of Alamere Health. Please join me in watching this video tribute to Carl.
2020's global pandemic challenged healthcare professionals around the world. Fortunately, the team at Alamere Health was trained and ready and wasted no time putting their protocols in place to care for their community. While Alamere Health CEO Carl Vogness is quick to direct credit to everyone within the organization but himself, his team sends the credit right back, knowing that success can only be achieved under effective leadership.
Hi, I'm Margaret Kalina. I'm the Chief Nursing Officer here at Alamere Health, and I'm here to congratulate Carl on his Friend of the Chamber Award this year. He is so deserving. I've worked with Carl for 9.5 years. He's a leader that is inclusive and transparent, and he's always patient-centered with his work here at Alamere Health. He encourages us as leaders also to get out in the community and partake in activities of the nonprofits and of all the activities that go on in the community. Carl sets a great example of how we can support our fellow coworkers and our entire community. We are lucky and fortunate to have Carl leading Alamere Health. Congratulations again.
Hi, my name is Nate Meyer. I am the CFO at Alamere Health. I'm proud to have this opportunity to congratulate Carl Vogness for his Friends of the Chamber Award. There are many worthy candidates for this award, and I want to thank all those candidates for all the work you have done in the past year. With that said, I think the Chamber made the right choice in 2020. Carl has provided tremendous leadership in a year where our almost 1,000 employees and physicians have faced as much uncertainty about COVID-19 as you have had. He has had to make some tough decisions this year, and those decisions have always been driven with patient, with employee, and with physician safety as the driving criteria. While adhering to the day-to-day encounters that we have faced this year, and encounters that we have not faced in any previous year, Carl has also made decisions focused on the future. The quality of our healthcare system is one of the main reasons retirees decide where they want to retire. These retirees and their nest eggs are very important for all the businesses the Chamber represents. So Carl fully supports our physicians and clinical workers in achieving some of the top quality scores in the state. Carl also knows that our area employers spend a lot of money, a significant amount of money, on healthcare coverage for their employees. So he strives to provide great value to these employers and their employees and their healthcare dollars. So thank you, Carl, for all you've done in 2020. This community can be proud of your leadership.
Hi, my name is Celeste Gardner. I'm the Director of Human Resources for Alamere Health. I'm here today to congratulate Carl. As I get a chance to work with him every day, it is just a pleasure to work with Carl as a leader. When I think of Carl's leadership style, commitment comes top of mind for me. Commitment to healthcare, commitment to his organization, to his employees, his providers, and to the health and well-being of our entire community is at the forefront of everything that Carl does. Carl generally puts the needs of others before himself as a true servant leader and as a mentor to all of us on his leadership team and throughout the organization. He has always focused on keeping it local here within the community, and for that I think we are all grateful. He does that not only professionally, but also personally in his individual actions as a community member. I just really appreciate getting the opportunity to work with Carl every day, and just want to thank him for receiving this Friends of the Chamber Award. It's very well deserved. Congratulations, Carl.
Vogness's remarkable leadership and his commitment to not only his organization and team, but also the overall community, led to his being named the Alexandria Chamber of Commerce's 2020 Friend of the Chamber. Vogness has been in the healthcare industry for 35 years, serving nearly 10 of those at the helm of Alamere Health. He served on the Minnesota Hospital Association Board, American Hospital Association Regional Policy Board, and locally with the Unity Foundation, Alexandria Area High School Champions Committee, United Way of Pope and Douglas Counties, and others. Vogness realizes the importance of community collaborations and ensures that Alamere Health is an active partner in numerous local causes. He is a true champion of the health and well-being of the Alexandria Lakes area.
Congratulations, Carl, and thank you for not only your support of the Chamber, but for also the important role you play in the health and well-being of our community. Carl has this message he wanted to share with all of you.
Hi, Tara, and members of the Alexandria Lakes Area Chamber of Commerce Board and Chamber members. I wish we could be together in person, but I want to say a special thank you to the Chamber of Commerce for the unexpected visit recently when they surprised me with the Friend of the Chamber Award. I'm very happy to share this award with my leadership team and everyone at Alamere Health. The strength of all of your businesses is vital to the health of our community, and I can't tell you enough how gratifying it is to be part of such a vibrant community that's supported by a great team at the Chamber of Commerce. Thank you, Tara, and your team, and to the board for your dedication and advocacy on behalf of all the members, and for all the work that you're doing in partnering with local businesses to promote and support the strength, viability, and growth of our business community. The Alexandria Lakes area is truly a great place to live, work, and prosper. My family and I were fortunate to move to Alexandria almost 10 years ago, and in my role, I've had the privilege of interacting with a lot of individuals and organizations. Time and time again, I have been awed by the positive, collaborative, and progressive spirit that has existed within the interactions that I've had in the business community. And I can honestly tell you that this is one of the assets that truly makes Alexandria an amazing community. Obviously, a big part of the growth and success of Alamere Health can be attributed to the strength and growth of our business community. Many who visit our community relish the collaborative, progressive spirit that exists in our community. It makes me proud to be a member of the Alexandria Lakes Area Chamber of Commerce and to say that I'm from Alexandria. During the past year, in spite of our circumstances, Alamere Health has been blessed in so many ways by the encouragement and support of so many people in our community. And we just want to say thank you from the bottom of our heart. Please know that we are also here for you to help you navigate to a safe and healthy recovery for your businesses in the coming year. So please don't hesitate to contact us if you need us. Thank you again for this very unexpected recognition, and I want to wish you all a very healthy and prosperous new year as we work together to make our community even stronger.
Thank you, Carl, for everything. And now my job here is done. So I am pleased to introduce your 2021 Chamber Board President, Lynn Jens with the Alexandria Public Schools. I officially pass the gavel to you.
Thank you, Robin. Yeah.
Thank you, Robin. I would first like to acknowledge Robin for her work and diligence in 2020. Though we joke she should have a do-over, we could not have picked a better person for the 2020 Alexandria Lakes Area Chamber of Commerce president. Her positivity, compassion, and care for our Alexandria business community has been endless and unwavering. For that, we are grateful. We are pleased to present you with this parting gift.
Thank you so much. That is fabulous. If you know me at all, you know I have a problem with shoes. I love shoes, and I also drive around a little Lightning McQueen car, so I will treasure this forever. Thank you so much for the opportunity to serve as your chamber president.
I would like to share a personal story about my experience with our community. About 5 years ago, I was running early in the morning in the dark. It was my usual 5 a.m. run on an October day. I was a half a mile into my run and landed on a rock rung and broke my 5th metatarsal. I told myself on day 1, you can do this. Besides, I had broken my bone 3 times in the past. Unfortunately, 1 month turned into 3, and 3 turned into 6 months of not walking, surgery, followed by 2 staph infections. Then accepting the challenge of learning to walk again, let alone run. I had to swallow a lot of pride and reach out for help. I needed my family's support for emotional stability. I needed the wisdom and expertise of Heartland Orthopedic. I needed new ideas to continue my workout plan, reaching out to my friends at the YMCA. I needed to borrow motivation from my colleagues at Alexandria Public Schools. I needed a community who cared. When I walked into Eldon's, each and every time a staff member would stop me and ask me if I needed help. Holding anything on crutches or a scooter is a challenge in and of itself. The phrase better together applied to me personally, and it also applies to our community. Better Together is the 2021 Alexandria Lakes Area Chamber of Commerce theme. Tonight, I will share 5 reasons why our community is better together. Collective wisdom. No one person ever has all the answers. Regardless of what you may think, the internet is always not accurate. We are better together by learning and listening to others. Alexandria Downtown Merchants Association is a great example of collective wisdom. Resilience. Resilience is typically defined as the capacity to recover from difficult life events. I can't help but think of the devastating downtown fire last February. From the business and families that lost everything to those with tremendous smoke damage, they were determined to open their doors or support other businesses in hopes of continuing the downtown traditions. Support. Life is hard. It's easy to throw in the towel when you feel isolated and alone. On days when you want to give up and you need to lean on the community the most to hold your hand or give you a new perspective or someone to simply tell you, you got this, keep going. Our teams at Sanford and Alamere need our support, and we need theirs. New ideas. The saying, if you ask the same people the same questions, you will get the same results. Reach out to acquire a new lens or perspective. Then be ready to listen, reflect, and potentially change. The chamber wake-ups are great opportunities to network with those whose paths you would not normally pass. And number 5, borrowed motivation. When your belief in something is waning, doing what needs to get done can seem overwhelming. Look around our community and be inspired. I'm continually inspired by the work, love, and care of Helping Hands of Alexandria. Asking and allowing others to help is hard, but ultimately, we are better together. You have to walk before you can run. And now I am pleased to invite Al Edenloff, news editor at Echo Press, to join me in recognizing some talented young professionals in our community. For the past 6 years, the Chamber and Echo Press have partnered to honor young professionals in the community who are doing some pretty remarkable things.
Well, the Echo Press is pleased to be a part of honoring these young professionals who are our community's future leaders. These individuals are being recognized because of their professional achievements, community involvement, and overall depth of qualities. We put out a call for nominations from community members and business leaders to tell us about the area's outstanding young professionals. Representatives from both entities judged these nominations, and here are the 5 who rose to the top.
Our first nominee tonight is Alexis Wagner, a special education teacher at Alexandria Public Schools at Lincoln Elementary School. She has always enjoyed working with youth and realized while studying at Luther College in Decorah, Iowa, that she had a passion for working with students with special needs. She earned a master's degree in special education from Bemidji State University. Brendan Bogart, Lincoln Elementary School principal, said that Alexis has a distinct work ethic that is a blend of service and lifelong learning. She gets the job done in the highest quality manner, even under the most rigorous conditions and timelines. Here's Alexis to tell you a little bit more about herself.
Hi, I'm Alexis Wagner, and I'm a special education teacher at Lincoln Elementary School, where I work with amazing coworkers. I've been teaching for 6 years, and during those years, I've worked with students in grades 2 through 5 who have had a variety of different disabilities. Sometimes I go into the classroom and help students, but most of the time I work with students in a small group setting, helping them with academic skills they need to be successful. Outside of work, I am a high school leader for Young Life, a ministry starting up in Alexandria, and I enjoy spending time with my husband Ryan and our dog Sophie. When it's nice outside, we enjoy golfing and camping and spending time on the lakes with family and friends.
Our next honoree is Bobby Persky, office manager for Alexandria Precision Machining. Bobby obtained an accounting degree from Alexandria Technical and Community College. She worked for Rural Cellular Corporation, Unicell, for several years before joining Alexandria Industries in 2011 as an office cell specialist at the Precision Machining facility. She was promoted to office manager in 2019. She's an active volunteer with the United Way, Fishing for a Cure, Calvary Lutheran Church, and the Junior Achievement Program. According to her co-worker and nominator, Ben Bomstead, Bobby is the glue that holds the place together. Let's meet Bobby.
Hello, I am Bobby Persky, an office manager at Alexandria Industries. I currently work at our APM facility. Being an office manager, I enjoy all the different aspects that come with a position. Working with coworkers, customers, and vendors, I utilize the leadership skills that I've obtained through a variety of courses that have been offered to me through Alexandria Industries. I want to thank Alexandria Industries for giving me the opportunities to achieve and learn all these skills. I live in Alexandria my whole life. I have a husband and 3 kids. And I also want to thank the Echo Press and the Chamber of Commerce for nominating me as one of the top 5 under 40 in 2020.
Our next honoree is Derek Raki, a chiropractor at Central Lakes Chiropractic Clinic. Derek earned a Bachelor of Science degree in Exercise Science and Kinesiology in 2015 from the University of North Dakota and his doctorate degree in 2018 from Northwestern Health Science University in Bloomington. He moved back to his hometown of Alexandria to begin his career 2 years ago. Derek believes in leading by optimism, believing everyone has their place where they excel and shine with their full potential. Here's more from Derek.
Hi everyone, this is Dr. Derek Raki and I'm a chiropractor here at Central Lakes Chiropractic Clinic. And for my video, I wanted to show everyone my work and community involvement. Here at CLCC, I offer individualized care for patients of all ages and have a special interest in working with children and families. I am passionate about helping people improve their lives through health and wellness. I especially love working with kids because habits start young, and if I can even play a small role in teaching them about their health, it makes it all worth it to me. The body heals from the inside out with the nervous system in control. As chiropractors, we treat the cause and not just the symptoms. We see the patient as a whole, and that's what I love about chiropractic. Outside of work, I am active in the volleyball community. I'm an Alexandria JO volleyball coach and play in rec leagues too. I started playing volleyball in college and love that I can give back to my community doing something I enjoy. My favorite things about being a coach are watching the girls' love for the game grow throughout the season and seeing them become leaders on and off the court. I'm originally from Alexandria and have enjoyed making it home with my fiancée Brianna of McCartan Law Firm and our French Bulldog Pippa. I hope you've all enjoyed getting to know a little bit more about me. I look forward to seeing you all around the Lakes area.
Our next honoree is Kaylee Morman, an RN and Director of Hospice at Knute Nelson. Kaylee started working in healthcare at age 16 as a CNA. She obtained LPN and RN degrees in North Dakota State College of Science. After witnessing the impact hospice had on her husband's family during his mother's terminal illness, she realized hospice was the career path for her. She was hired as a hospice care manager with Knute Nelson Hospice. She was promoted to clinical nurse manager in 2015 and to director of hospice in 2018. She is a member of the Minnesota Network of Hospice and Palliative Care Training and Education Committee and a member of the local opioid task force. Let's meet Kaylee.
Hi everyone, my name is Kaylee Morman. I am the director of Knute Nelson Hospice. I have been with Knute Nelson for the past 7 years now, and I've been in my director position roughly for the past 2 years. I started off as a hospice case manager, and I've worked my way up to now becoming the director of this amazing hospice program. So I'm so honored and blessed to be a part of this great organization leading our amazing hospice team. I am married with 3 kids. My husband's name is Ryan, and my kids' names are Paisley, who is 10, Grady, who is 5, and Jovi, who is 3. They are rambunctious and wild and crazy kids, and they are the sweetest things in the world, and I couldn't thank God enough for blessing me with all 3 of them. I want to say thank you to the Alexandria Chamber of Commerce for nominating me as being one of the top 5 under 40. I can't say thank you enough. I'm so honored to be selected for this, and I congratulate all of the other 4 individuals who have been selected as well. Have a great day. Thank you.
Our final nominee tonight is Michelle Nessman, founder and CEO of Elite. Michelle initially started her career in nursing, but quickly learned how rewarding it was to grow and lead teams and moved into various management positions throughout her 20s. She has now owned her own marketing and sales consulting agency for the past 7 years, growing the business to a team of 8 who help businesses generate leads and improve sales volume. Michelle is a firefighter, first responder, and emergency medical response instructor. She has also served on the West Central Area School Board for 6 years. Here's a message from Michelle.
Hi, I'm Michelle Nessman. I'm the owner of Elite Business Systems. We are a marketing and sales consulting agency located here in Alexandria. I work with local Alexandria businesses, and in addition to that, I do work with businesses across the United States, from Seattle to Manhattan. So I get to enjoy a little bit of travel in there also. I just wanted to say I am very honored and humbled to have been nominated and selected for top 5 under 40. I know that there are quite a few people that are very deserving of this award. In this area, it's one of the great things about living in this town, but certainly I am very appreciative for the opportunity. So with that being said, thank you.
Congratulations to all of our outstanding young professionals.
Thank you, Al and Lynn, and thank you to the Echo Press for your partnership in the top 5 under 40 recognition. Congratulations to our top 5 under 40 honorees and to all of tonight's honorees. We are so blessed to have such incredible leaders in our community. All of tonight's honorees will also be featured in the annual Chamber publication, which will be inserted in an upcoming issue of the Echo Press, so watch for that. A sincere thank you to Joe Kurkowski of KXRA Voice of Alexandria and Jeff Mellon of Database Systems, who answered our plea for help in ensuring tonight's virtual celebration went without a hitch. Not only did they handle our video, our sound, and all things technology related for tonight's event, but they do so much for the Chamber in so many other ways throughout the year. So thank you to you both. Thank you to Levi Vogness, son of our Friend of the Chamber honoree, for his expertise in creating the Friend of the Chamber video for us through his company, Malachi Films. Thank you to Arrowwood Resort for hosting us tonight. Arrowwood is a perfect example of one of our local businesses who has struggled tremendously throughout 2020. We would have had a room full of over 200 individuals here tonight to celebrate our annual celebration. Instead, there's just a handful of us putting on tonight's presentation for you, and they catered to us like we were a room full of 200. So thank you, Arrowwood. And finally, thank you to our 600 plus members for your membership, trust, and support in the Chamber's vision and mission. Thank you for doing your best to stay positive throughout the past year and for supporting one another throughout the community. We are excited to collaborate with you in the year to come because we truly are better together. Thank you.